Oh, welcome back my gardening friends. I'm at home at the moment and this is the refrigerator. It's now off and today is my seed saving video, and here we have the elephant garlic, and these are the large bulblets that we've got to plant whole. These are the garlic that William Coleman sent me, Garden and Allotment, and here we have some more potatoes. I think they're the purple variety, that's why they're not labelled, can't mistake it. We will be saving some of the Jerusalem artichokes, so they're in there, nice and cool. That tray is the mystery whites from plot 1. These are the Picasso that I tried to show you that Alan sent me or give me at the Malvern show, and he sent me some really nice, and it is really nice, Alan, honey, but I actually showed the address on the label, so I had to cut that bit out. They're the rockets, and now they're chitting away. They're chitting a bit too much than what I really want, because I'm going to be using those starting New Year's Day and then every fortnight afterwards. So I might have to just reduce the light or put them in the light so that they don't get too leggy. And again, more selection of what we've got. And in the middle there, I gave some of the giant pumpkin seeds to one of my fellow plot holders, and in return I've got some kestrels. Now I'm hoping I can get those really big for the giant potato. So there's a few things in the fridge. Obviously it's cooler now, so I don't really need it on, but there again I might put it on once I've taken the garlic out, to try and hold those back. So let's go into the greenhouse grow room. So of course we do save our broad beans, and you've seen me chit them, and you've seen me put them into those cardboard kitchen rolls, and at the moment everything at the front's okay. I think oh no, they're poking their heads up. The ones that were really rough have started to chit. That one there might not be successful, but we've got more than enough for this year. I've got more of the emergency blankets for around the greenhouse grow room. So there we've got the radish seeds we saved, some sunflower there, more sunflowers. There's the swede seeds. Poppies, they've got to be spread out onto the wildflower garden fairly soon. Some of the leek onion heads, they all got mixed up, so we'll end up seeing what we've got there. They're the harlequin sunflowers, and then we've got the starlet long beans, firestorm long beans, liberty long beans, asparagus. I've taken some of those off. They look really nice big fruits, so I've taken those off so that I can have my own permanent bed of that. They're the French beans. I've got quite a few of those. They're the giant tomato seeds. Joyce wanted a few of those. And there's the cucumber that the rest of the cucumber I've put onto the tissue. So basically what you do, you just tear bits off this, wet it, and hopefully the seeds will germinate. Exactly the same with the tomatoes. There in the middle are the long beans, the ones for Malvern. We've got some broad beans there, spare. These are the Pomgo from Bill and Val, 2 plots of heaven. There's one of my long chilies. That's my longest chilli that I took to Malvern, saving the seeds there. And Bellotto beans, 2 of the heavy peppers, I'm saving the seed on those. And there's some of the old seed. I always save a little bit just in case the mice end up actually taking all of them. Basically, I've got one of Bill and Val's peas left, but I also saved some because I didn't use them all, so I should have enough again to just grow them and save the seed. It's a little bit unfortunate, my fault. And as you can see, I was in one of the local newspapers. So the greenhouse grow room at the moment, just a little storage area. We've got eggshells drying, tea bags drying, and I'm taking the tea leaves out of them, keeping me busy. Just a few changes in the greenhouse grow room. This was a narrow shelf before. This wide one was up here, but I was restricted with the light, and this time I'm just going to experiment with taking the polythene, the bubble wrap up to there, and I was going to use those grow room tents up here as an insulation, but then I was thinking, what about my my New Year's Day potatoes? I want to be able to have them in here and getting maximum light during the day. So I think I'm just going to go with a wee bit of bubble wrap, and the heat that comes out of the grow room when I'm doing the onions will be enough to keep the temperatures high enough, hopefully, so the new potatoes in the new year grow successfully. Each time I go up the allotment, I normally take the wheelbarrow, so we've got a bag of recycled things, some water for the cattle, and newspapers that are surplus, ready for the beans next year. And when we talked about the trommel, I got a petrol engine mower that works that, and I said I was looking out for a 12 volt motor to so I could do solar power, so that I hadn't got to create noise and fumes. And I managed to get hold of this little mobility scooter, and it's a 24 volt motor. I've had to take the end off because that was the braking system, and that's the only wiring I've got. So it is already detached, and I'm going to either experiment here or up at the allotment with those wheels, and it'll be really jazzy because I've got alloys. We'll see how that goes. And we've got a few Pomgo beans just drying there. I had to bring everything in. Everything was rotting. We've had so much rain. It's unbelievable. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, commenting, subscribing. Lots to come. I'm now going up to the allotment. It's Thursday the 31st, the night of Halloween. I'm going to try and get all my garlic in and everything else, leeks, etc. So watch out for that video coming up after this one. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.